you know, one of the things that I think happens when you have a show that's mystical based is death comes to town quite a bit. And I feel like, as we saw in the reel, and I heard the gasping in the room, I don't think any of us are really over the death of Allison Argent at this point. I mean, it's something that, Jeff, when you and I talk, you're like, I physically can't watch that scene still. Is that true?
Yeah, and they put it in all the trailers and stuff. I'm like, do we need to use it again? And I think we did an edit of this, and I think we took it out, and the network said, can you put it back in? I was like, oh, I can't watch Allison die again. Because I miss her. We miss Crystal. But it's hard to see one of your beloved characters die on screen. At a certain point in a show, you want to do something new and different, and isn't it great to like really shake things up? But then you go and shoot it, and you say, well, that was one of my favorite characters. Was that a good idea? But I think actually...
Yeah, maybe there's zombies one.
You can always bring dead people back in Beacon Hills.
But the fact is, we got great performances, and it's a great moment. Allison dying in Scott's arms is phenomenal, and Crystal, in the moment, decided, I think I should say, I love you in it. And when I looked in the dailies, I was like, that's perfect. She was absolutely right, and it was so good.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Crystal, what was it about? I mean, obviously that was a very, you know, integral scene to the show, the world of the show, the character. I mean, what was it about that moment that made you want to include that line, and what was it like to film that?
So we had filmed all the surrounding coverage before we had actually filmed the death part, and the death part was maybe the last day of shooting.
It was early in the morning.
Yeah, and it was, they recreated the set on stage, and it was, you know, so none of the elements were there for me to react to, or Tyler. But somehow I just felt really connected. I don't know why I say somehow, because I'm always really connected with Tyler. But it was difficult. It was difficult because I remember thinking of the physicality of it, and I had researched how people die, which is so morbid. But I have this obsession with like honesty and truth, and I really wanted it to look honest. And it's so many physical things happen to you, and so I was in my head about that. And then at one moment I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do what I feel. And I love you just kept coming up for some reason, well, the obvious reason. And I kept insisting on saying it because it felt so right for me. And I said it, and that was the moment where I felt the most grief, I think, was when I said that. Because she's such an amazing character, and I felt like when she was dying, I did, and this is really, I hope this doesn't sound too cheesy, but I do feel like I sort of lost a bit of myself, you know, when a character goes, because they are a part of you. So it was sad, but I'm so happy because Tyler was there for me every second of the way, and that's all you can hope for as an actor, to have somebody be there and support you when you're in such a vulnerable moment. I don't think I ever got to say thanks, so thanks.
Oh, Crystal, you're welcome.
Yeah.